Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. If you are joining me, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm going to fix the lighting because it looks a little crazy. I don't know. Oh, that's just not right. That is so not right. How's everyone doing this evening? How are you feeling? How are you doing? What's going on with everybody? Let me fix lighting and hopefully this will be okay. All right, there we go. A little bit better, right? A little bit better. So let me say hello to everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you and Happy New Year to all my friends across the pond. Thank you, Sarah. Irma, hello. Happy New Year. Uh, Happy New Year's Eve. Emmy, good evening. Happy New Year's Eve. Gina, hello, hello. Good to see you. Dawn, thank you for being here. Happy New Year's Eve to you too. And David, Happy New Year to all. And Martin from across the pond, Happy New Year. Michelle, Happy New Year. Karen, hello, and a Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. So exciting. Hello, Beth, to be here tonight. Now, if you guys don't know, if you want to be on my Zoom with me, so it is now currently 5 o'clock here Pacific time. So whatever time it is where you're at, either Eastern, Central, Mountain, or Pacific, I'm going to be on a Zoom, just a short Zoom to do a countdown 15 minutes prior. So if you want to be part of that Zoom, come on, join in the Zoom. And so I'll be on Zoom, and there you go. Don't be alone for New Year's Eve. Come on, join us. Just email me, and I'll send you the link. Angie, Happy New Year to you as well. And Karen, Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you are doing and feeling good. Crystal, hello. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year's Eve. Sam, hello, my friend. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. And Sam, also a Happy New Year to you too. And Teresa, hello and Happy New Year. Thanks, everybody, for being here. So great to have you all here. Now, we're going to do a couple things. Hi, Christina. We're going to do a couple things different tonight, okay? I got this idea, and I got this idea from... who did I get this from? Oh, I got this from Laura Brandt when she was on. And so exciting. One second. So Nita, Happy New Year. And Amy, Happy New Year to you. And our person from whoever, Happy New Year's. And we just got rid of them. So, it's weird how people just troll on YouTube. So we're not calling that in on 2022. So I want you guys, we're going to do a couple readings today. And Sam, already 22 there. Yes. Happy New Year to you, my friend. So I want you to pick a number. Okay. Either pick the number 1 or 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these and I'm going to pick 2 cards. Number 1 is coming up right now. There it is. Just fell right out of the deck. And then we're going to shuffle for number 2. And here we go. Look at you, Nita. Already you pick it. Okay. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to shuffle. We're going to do it. Whoa, that just fell right out. Interesting. Okay. So we have number 1, and number 2. This one is actually 2 in my hand. This is number 1. So number 1. Okay. Hello, my friend. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So number 1 and number 2. Go ahead and I'll talk to Edgar for a moment. Doesn't Edgar look cute with his little hat on for New Year's and for the holidays? So we have 2 cards. So number 1, this is what number 1 is. Stillness. For 2022, remember to go back and find the grace and the beauty in stillness. When things are all topsy-turvy for you and you don't know what you should be doing, or where, go back to that inner place of stillness. And stillness will get you to where you need to go next. So find the stillness within to go where you need to go next. Okay. Now, number 2, adventures. 2022 will be an adventure for you guys. It will be learning how to maneuver through maybe some old paths that have come along, maybe some old avenues that have popped up, but it's an adventure this time. It's not a struggle. It's not that, it's like, yeah, been here before and I'm now going to go this way. It's going to be an adventure. Many adventures coming up for you. So that's how we're going to do that. And then we're going to do another one. Now I want you to pick the number 3. Whoa, that one just fell. Janelle should be on here because these just fly right out. You're ready for an adventure. Excellent. Excellent, Brandon. Excellent. So now I want you to pick the number 3. Whoa. The number 3 or the number 4. Okay. The number 3, which fell on the floor. Number 3, number 4, and all of you are going to get the extra one that fell out. So number 3 and number 4. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we got a lot of 4s. Now we got a lot of 3s. Y'all know that I love the 3s, right? Okay. So number 3. Ready? Number 3. Have faith in your dreams. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to manifest for 2022? Have faith that what you're calling in is going to manifest. Have faith in your dreams. I've told you this before, the story before, but like I said, a 46-year-old and 56-year-old going to adopt. And my mom and dad said, never take no for an answer. If they did, I wouldn't be here. So there you go. Okay. Now, number 4. Now, some of you might want this for number 4. Some of you are like, what? I'm not understanding. Well, here we go. Number 4, a new romantic cycle begins. Now, this could be taken in 2 ways. A new romantic cycle, meaning love for an other. Maybe if you're in a relationship, it could mean that you are going to have a newfound deepening of love. The second one is also about, if you're not in a relationship, maybe you will have a new romantic relationship. And another possibility is loving self more. Having a beautiful, beautiful connection with self. Having connection with self. Whoa. These are just flying off the charts here. And these 2 popped out. So I might as well, we'll give a 3 card. So this is for everybody. Ready? Look at the bigger picture. The end of a tough cycle approaches, ending this year. And the one that I picked for everybody. Ready? Well, I didn't pick it. Spirit did, but communication is key. When you want something, when you truly want something, let go of the assumptions. Let go of the, I shouldn't say something, I'm not really sure. Speak for what you want in here and in here, especially if it's from here. So important to speak up. So important to come from your heart and speak from your heart. So remember, my friends, I'm going to turn this a little bit over that way. That's a little bit better. There we go. And I'll move a little bit. No, got to block the lamp behind me. Okay, so this lamp behind me. So communicate what you want. It's so important. There we go. It's so important to communicate what you want. Okay, so it's New Year's Eve, right? New Year's Eve. Let me see if there's anybody that wants to say anything. And hello, Mo. Adventure and love. Done. Good. Excellent. So I'm now, hello, Pandora. Good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful 2022. So here's the interesting thing. I am not getting any knocks on the door, meaning, that a certain person is coming through for all of you guys. I think they're kind of busy up there, but I am feeling a warm presence. I'm feeling like I'm hearing um, the harp strings, which always means there's an angelic message. I don't feel it in my heart yet, meaning I don't feel the warmth in my heart yet. So, but I know that will be coming later. So we're just going to keep on talking. Barb, hello, my friend. Happy New Year. And like we say in Greek, which means prosperity and good health. I think good health and prosperity, right? For the new year. Amy, can 2022 not be a caca sandwich, sending healing and happy vibes for everyone? Yes, I would agree. I would so agree. It's so funny, guys. And I just, and Amy, just to talk about your last name for a second, I always think it's so cool because my dad used to say, ISASOSUS is usually when it ends in that, usually possibly Greek, but he's like, but it could be Lithuanian. So that's why I always like look at someone's name. I'm like, Greek or Lithuanian. So just saying. Julie, Happy New Year prayers for a wonderful. Yes, I would agree. So, guys, let's do that. Talk about food. I'm hungry. I am going to make dinner. So, again, if you want to be on my Zoom later, I thought so. If you want to be on my Zoom live later to ring in the New Year's for Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific, just Priscilla, if you could cue that one more time, that'd be great. Just email me and I'll send you the Zoom link. And we'll be on Zoom and we're just gonna celebrate the time zones together. Okay. Megan, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Lisa, hello. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Priscilla. So, what is it that you want to bring in for 2022? What is that you want to bring in? And just list it, one word, and I'm going to pick 3 cards, and I'm feeling that we're going to have an angel message soon. So I'm going to pick 3 cards and tell you a little bit about what I'm sensing. Really good black tea tonight. Normally I don't, but to keep a little bit more awake. Black tea with orange and cinnamon. Really, really good. Now, I will say while you guys are writing, I will say a couple things. I will say that January 2nd, we're going to do a Despacho ceremony workshop. So Priscilla, cue the Despacho. And then we've got a great people coming up in January. And the theme is all about newness. So make sure that you like, follow, get on my email list for January for newness. We have Tara Jack, who's going to talk about the newness of crystals. We then have the following week, we have Dr. Stephen O'Connor talking about newness in health. The following week after that, we're going to have Karen Radin, who's an intuitive, a dietitian, and a nutritionalist. And we're going to talk about the newness of eating, intuitive eating through science. And then we're going to have, after that, we're going to have my friend Tramika Massey, who's going to talk about new love, new lyrics. So fascinating stuff coming up for January, and already February is going to be upon us, and I'm working on that too. So we got a lot of good things. Also, we've got the Despacho, and then we're also going to do a special workshop, and I'll have more on that a little bit later. So I want to make sure that we do the crystal one first before I say anything. And the special, I'll just tell you, we're going to have a demo workshop on bath salts. So I'll show you that. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's see. So watch what I'm going to say. And I know I can't hear you guys, but I want you to say, we call this in. Okay. So what we want for 2022 is love. We call that in. A positive attitude. We call that in. Clarity. We call that in. Enjoy, but it'll be past my bedtime or I wouldn't join. Okay. Okay. Dream. We call that in. Tranquility. We call that in. Betterment. We call that in. Empowerment. We call that in. Queendom, we call that in. Confidence, we call that in. More confidence, we call that in. Money, we call that in. Simplicity, we call that in. Peace, we call that in. Balance, we call that in. Love, we call that in. Courage and freedom to be me, we call that in. Self-love, we call that in. More confidence, we call that in. New love, we call that in. Joy, joy, we call that in. Empathy, we call that in. Limitlessness, we'll call that in. Prosperity, we call that in. May all these prayers be heard on this New Year's Eve, that we may carry these wonderful bright vibrations with peace to all and harm to no one, including higher light and health. We call those both in and include that in our prayer. Now, let's pick a card. Ready? Here we go. Because words are important. Words are important and actions are important. So when you are grounding yourself, when you are saying something, a prayer or intention, or something happens in meditation, it's so important to honor those words and then take action. Take action. So how do we need to take, excuse me. How do we need to take action? Well, I love this. I love how this happens. Hey, Daniel. Happy New Year's Eve to you. Long time no see, my friend. This is phenomenal. How do we need to do that? Through leadership. And what does that mean? Leadership. Let us not do the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Let's move into leadership of I am taking action, of being limitless. I'm calling in prosperity. I'm calling in good health, higher light, confidence. I'm going to step into out of my comfort zone and step into these pieces that we want. Okay. So super excited for all of you. The cards gave you an action. They sure did. And they said, pick it up. Pick up the leadership. So if you're new to me, thank you and welcome. And Despacho, can you put that on there, Priscilla? The Despacho workshop. Sarah, hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. And Happy New Year to, Happy New Year's Eve to you and your family. And we're going to have some surprises coming up in January, guys. So some of my Friday lives might have more surprise guests. So make sure you watch. Okay. Thank you, Priscilla. A despacho, you guys, and I can show you now because here is I was limitless. Happy belated. Oh, thank you. 57. Can you believe it? On the 27th, I turned 57 years old. Just crazy. Okay, let me show you because Instagram, unfortunately, I logged out of Instagram and I can't get back in. And I'm waiting for Facebook to send me. I had to send this code and a picture and blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard back, but I am going to do this. I'm going to show you a picture of a despacho. And they're used in Peruvian traditions. And think of it as an earth mandala. And they're beautiful. They're honoring Mother Earth, and there's prayers in them. They're biodegradable, and we're gonna make one for the new year. And I'd love to show you how to make it. And those of you that are on, I'll go step by step, and we'll make these beautiful mandalas. Now I'm showing you. It's coming up. Sorry, guys. But I'm excited for this because it's a beautiful process. And these things, this is what I wish like Priscilla or one of the moderators could just pop up a picture and bada bing, bada boom, it's done. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So I have to scroll through all this until I find it. And I'm almost there because I think it's towards, yeah, here it comes. Okay, past these pictures because I remember what these pictures are all about. And here's one of them. Now, can you guys see that okay? Okay, so, there's like, this was a big one. It was, there's flowers, there's flowers, there's animal crackers for the four-legged, there's gummy worms for the creepy crawlies. There's a bunch of different stuff on here. I think there's another one that we did. That was in the summer. So we did that for the summer solstice. And there should be another one here. Okay, that was my trip to, yep. And then there's lots of pictures of the dogs. This is when I won the Celebrate Your Life. So I'm scanning through all those pictures and I'm going to try and find one more. And if I can't find the one more, then at least you got a picture of what one looked like. If you go online and you put in Despacho, you can find what it looks like. And this isn't them. I don't think so. No, because we're towards the end of it. But it's beautiful. It's flowers. It's flowers that represent something. Like we put cotton balls um, representing the clouds. We have Swedish fish representing um, the finned creatures. We have a little feather representing the birds. So it's all about representation and what Mother Earth gives us. And anyway, it's a beautiful ceremony. Um, every piece means something, and that's what I like, that we can do these type of things, and hopefully we'll do it. But also, I'm going to do something that I haven't done, and I'm going to do something with energy of food. Speaking of food, we're going to do like spices and the energy behind it. So I might do a live cooking thing and talk about what the energetic piece is behind it. Now, my head is tingling right now, which tells me that I'm soon going to go and do an angel message for all of you. But I wanted to make sure that I did not forget anything. And there it is. I found the one that I wanted. Okay. Look at this one, you guys, with the flowers and um, the red ribbon for the Good Red Road. There is a seashell that represents the mother, represents the womb. So, really cool. Hey, Diane. And look at you guys saying hello. Awesome looking. Yeah, it's very, very cool. It's a cool process. And so, thank you for letting me go through all that. Now, like I said, I will be talking about bath salts coming up, and then we're going to be talking about um, food stuff. Okay. All right. You ready? You should do cooking live. That would be fun. Yeah, it would be a cooking live thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Y'all know that I'm not that high tech. So get ready for an angel message that is all about 2022. Good evening, loved ones. We welcome you on today, a beautiful day, a beautiful evening. We ask you to open your heart and open your mind and be aware of fellowship. Be aware of community. As you go into your next linear time travel, we ask you to be mindful of one another. We ask you to understand community, kindness, compassion. Yes, we do speak to you about loving self, but as you love self, it is important to love another. Take time, loved ones, to understand, communicate, enrich each other with your lives, enrich your experiences and share them. Your world can be joyful. Your world can be peaceful. Remember, it is not about having the last word. It is about having the word that matters. Speak from your heart. Loved ones, show the vulnerability that you have within. The Creator has given you these tools. Know that when you are struggling, ask for the support from Spirit, from your friends and family, community, bonding together, creating a special bond, an openness allows you to raise your vibration, allows you to move forward, allows you to love. And when you find this love, it will be reflected in others. Fear not, loved ones, for you are a soldier of love. Many of you are lieutenants and generals, but move forward in the love and see what possibilities can happen. We say this to you with open arms. We are always with you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Priscilla, about the bath salts. And Irma says, we made some beautiful ones and the ceremony is so inspiring. Yes, Irma was there when we've done some despachos. And thank you, Irma. Thank you. Thank you, Didi. Yeah, that was interesting. It's so interesting because for those some of you that don't know, I do channel the angelic realm, so I never know. The energies sometimes are very different. Sometimes they're the laughing, sometimes they are the more jovial, and sometimes they're very, very matter of fact. So you're welcome. You're welcome. I don't remember half of what I said, but you're welcome. Your voice was deeper. Interesting. Okay. I never watch these back. I will tell you that. I don't like I know, like, I'm aware that my mouth, it feels like my mouth does this, and I know it doesn't, but that's what it feels like. So I don't like the facial expressions that I make. Then I'll be too aware of them, and then I don't want anything to be distracting when I do it. So, all right. Does anybody have any questions? And these can be metaphysical questions on the how to, or I will, what the heck, it's New Year's Eve. I will go ahead and answer a couple questions if you want. Cheers, everybody. I loved that message, not having the last word, but having the correct words. Yeah. I'm still hoping for retrograde salts. I go through heck. Oh, God. Retrograde salts. That might be interesting. Okay, I'm going to talk still, but I'm out of hot water. So please forgive me as I go and I get hot water on a live. I can't believe I'm doing it, but it is a little bit chilly, and I need some good hot water for my tea. Okay. I've been talking to my two guides, but hear nothing and get no sense of who they are. So, Emmy, don't limit yourself. Talking to your two guides. Say that you might want to talk to your animal spirit guide. Go that way. Go that realm, just for fun. Any loved ones on the other side of the veil calling to me? Daniel, I'm not, it's interesting. I'm not getting anybody from the other side today. Usually I hear a knock on the door, and I'm not. So, Michelle, I applied for a job with a good company a month ago. Will they be reaching out to me, or did I not make the first cut? Thanks. Okay, so these are kind of like the yes or no questions, right? And you know how I feel about the yes or no questions, because sometimes your angels and guides will give you a answer to make an action happen. So if you have not heard from them, my suggestion would be, what I'm hearing is that to ask them if there's any more information that they need. There you go. Diane, what's a good way to interpret dreams? Any books you recommend? There is a great book. There's a really great book. And Diane, I will get back to you. I will mention another live. John Holland always recommends this book. It's an amazing book. He said it in the workshop that I was in, the 5-day workshop at the, I know Susan Fuller will know that question. So I want to say the guy's name is Peter. Peter. Give me a second. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to see if I could do this all at once. Okay, so who is in charge of the Edgar Casey? I don't know why I'm doing this. Priscilla, can you, Priscilla or one of the admins, can you look up who's in charge of the Edgar Casey Foundation in Virginia Beach? His name is Peter, and he wrote a book. I think his name is Peter. Whoever the person is. Okay. You're welcome, Michelle. I've asked for my guides to appear to me, but have not. I did hear someone calling my name, but did not see anything. Julie, ask them for your dreams first. In your dreams first. How can I open myself up to receive more messages? So remember to say, I am open. Oh, here's what I'm hearing for you, Irma. I'm hearing for you to turn on Reiki and then ask. Okay. I would love to hear more about what you learned in Peru sometime. I haven't been to Peru, Nita, but I did do a 2-year apprenticeship program in Peruvian shamanism. So I've never been. It's on my bucket list to go. Going to say goodnight. My kids made me some homemade soup. I'll have a great new year. Karen, you do as well. And better health, prosperity, and much love for 2022. Thank you, Robin. Peter Woodbury. Okay. Peter Woodbury. Is that right? Peter Woodbury. Oh, yes, that's it. It's this one. Peter Van Dam. Look up books by him. Look up Dream Book by Peter Van Dam. I think that's pretty much. Peruvian shamanism. Oh, there's so much to talk about that. So much to talk about. What can we do to remember our dreams? Crystal, before you go to bed, ask that you remember what you need to, and then have a little notebook. And when you wake up, the moment you wake up, write down notes. Rhonda Marie, anything for me this evening? Start believing more in yourself. It's the first thing that came up. Do a live about it. Okay. Sue, send yourself a voice message when you first remember. Oh, for the dreams. Yeah, that's another idea. I like the part about writing it down, because if you write it down and you're writing dreams down, there might be a flow to it. There might be a bigger message for it. You're welcome, Diane. Any knocking heard for me? Don, I'm not hearing any knocking. I mean, I did a lot on Christmas Eve, but Not today, which is odd. See, and it's, it's not like, I'm not the kind of psychic medium that's going to force it. Do you know what I mean? If it's not happening, it's just not happening. So it doesn't mean that they're not there. It's just that, it's like quiet time. Emmy, for writing down dreams, you can get a pen with a light in it. Oh, yes. Those are fun, aren't they? Facebook user, will new opportunities come my way? This is yet another yes or no question. So what is blocking you from allowing new opportunities to come to you? That's a good question. Thank you. Just so lonely. Honey, we're sending you a big hug. Okay. Pick up the phone, call a friend. If you're missing your loved one, do something that they would have loved. Make their favorite dish. Make a dish that they made for you. Play some music that they liked. Do something like that. That's what I do when I think about my mom and dad. You need a rest. Yeah, I didn't sleep well last night, so that could be it. Numbers, readings, and messages from above were thought-provoking and great ways to start the new year. Yes, thank you so much. Awesome. So let's do that again, right? I'm gonna pick 3 cards. Okay. So get ready with pick a number 1, 2, or 3. We'll pick 3 cards this time. And guys, check out the Facebook page. Like and follow. Please share. We need to grow our community. So please share. And we've got a lot of great things planned for next year. I try and plan 3 months ahead. So I'm going to pick from these 3 piles. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, thanks, Dawn. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. Okay. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Number 1. Okay. I'll give you guys a second or two. Let me give you guys a second or two. Because number 1 is interesting. I don't want to say that and go, okay. But hang on. Oh, gosh. I don't know, you guys. Let me just do something really quick. This is going to like drive me nuts, guys, about the author for the dream book. So yeah, I know the dogs are quiet tonight, aren't they? Okay, here we go. Number 1. Number 1 is purity. Look at the beautiful card, purity. To find the purity in all that you do, to really come from the heart, to really base those ideas, that yearning and learning is what I'm hearing. Number 2, success. Looking at the things that we need to move through to get us to success. Just like the jaguar here. The jaguar is as dark as the night, but the lights move through the shadow into the light to create what we need, which is success. And the third one. Oh, this is a good one for those of you that pick number 3. Healing chaos. Healing chaos. When you are caught into that whirlwind, notice the butterflies. The butterflies are all about transformation. So healing chaos, healing the crazy, and getting into a transformation. There's a book, The Symbols of Dreams by Peter Bentley. I think, I know it's some, yes, I could be, but The Symbols of Dreams. I thought I bought the book, and I think I probably gave it away to somebody. But I will check with Susan Fuller, and next Friday, guys, I will let you know and have the answer. I will let you know. I'm so bummed out. Okay. Thanks, Teresa, for being here, and Happy New Year to you, my friend. So, any metaphysical questions for you guys? Any how-to questions? Oh, yes, thanks. It is the Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny Oracle. I love Denise. She's so talented. So talented. She's been around for years. So I want all of our prayers to be heard this evening. So if you have not put down what you want to manifest, what you want to call in for 2022, please put it down. So it's there. The action is there. You have placed a word down, and it's really important. Now, one last time, just to let you know that I will be doing a Zoom live, each time zone, Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific, for about 15 minutes or so. And it's really important. Yvonne, yes. We call in good health. We call in good health. May it be so. We call that in. Christina says, I can read for someone else. Why can't I do it for myself? So use a different form to read for yourself. In other words, I can't read for myself. I can't really sit there and go, oh, so I have to do an oracle card reading, or I have to do something different to read for myself. We call in laughter. We call in laughter. May that come in clearly. We call in laughter. I want to be healthy and finally get my own home. We call that in as well. Yes, thank you, Priscilla. And guided meditation tomorrow, guys. I'm not going to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is 8 o'clock here Pacific and 10 o'clock Central and 11 o'clock Eastern. So we're going to make it an hour and a half later. So, excuse me. Pardon me. Yes, call in someone. Well, let's do this, Diane. Can you rewrite that? You're calling in the one to share your life with. Remember, guys, when you call in someone, you're going to get someone. But when you call in the one, you get the one. Okay? So call in the one to share your life with. Call in the one. Excellent. 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 Okay, so I'm going to, before we have to get back on here for Zoom, I'm going to pop some dinner in the oven, and I want to. I'll wait till Diane puts in. I'm going to call in the one to share my life with. Calling in the one. Thank you. There you go. Thanks, Diane, Sister Sledge. If you want to be part of the Zoom, email me with ringin 2020 in the subject line to receive the Zoom link. I want to tell all of you, thank you. Thank you for being part of me on these lives and on the workshops for 2021. I really appreciate it. I am really looking forward to creating our bigger community for 2022. So thank you. What's for dinner? I'm having I'm having like a flatbread margarita pizza kind of a thing. So with tomato and basil and mozzarella, and a pesto sauce on flatbread. So I'm treating myself for that. Love you too, my friend. Thank you for the UK Zoom earlier with my USA friends. It was wonderful. So guys, I wish all of you, you're welcome, Gabriella. Thank you. And thank you all for being here. I'm so looking forward to this upcoming year and all the great things and all the growth that will all happen together. So, as always, from my heart to yours, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate one another. And when we educate one another, we grow. There's unity in community. Happy New Year, everybody. A happy, healthy, so healthy and prosperous 2022 to all of you. May all your prayers be heard and more. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful night. Talk to you next year.